Hey, what's up? It's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. I make lifestyle videos for the everyday babe, so if you want to stick around and subscribe and thumbs up this video and follow me on Instagram, that would be awesome. So today we're talking about what I do on low body confidence days, which happens way more often than I'd like to admit because it sucks. It really sucks to be a bully to yourself and to have really hurtful and mean thoughts about yourself when you were supposed to be your #1 supporter. Like, it's you, and it sucks when you feel like you can't even trust yourself. So quick backstory, I've been working over the past few years to develop and nurture my relationship with myself and build this trust and confidence. And it definitely has holes in it every so often. And I feel like over the past 2 months, this summer, I've just been traveling so much and I haven't really been home a lot. So all of my meals and workouts have been really inconsistent. And when I am not feeling my best and I'm not nurturing my body with great workouts or great food, I definitely feel that mentally. And so these are some things that I do when I'm feeling really low in confidence and self-esteem. And it's definitely important to note that these are not just like quick fixes and you don't want to like put a band-aid on. You definitely want to take a longer time to heal your relationship with yourself because it takes a long time to develop that and to develop that trust. A lot of what I do is I look at my relationship with myself like a bank account, and I'm constantly making deposits, and deposits are positive affirmations, doing great things for my health and my body and my career. And sometimes I take a lot of withdrawals, which can be negative self-talk or not prioritizing the things that I know I should be prioritizing. I always say that saying no to one thing is saying yes to another thing, and it's really important to keep those promises to yourself and actually follow through with things that you want to do. So the things that I do on low confidence days obviously will not work for every person watching this video. And the important thing to do is to find the root of your problem and why you're feeling unconfident, and then figure out ways to fix that. So if you're feeling cranky and crabby and bitchy, maybe you need a nap, maybe you need to walk, maybe you need to work out. These are things that you can kind of analyze and think, okay, why am I feeling this way? Like last week, I was such a bitch and I was like, why? And then I realized that I didn't get a proper workout in until like day 3 of the week. And then I worked out and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for what I said when I wasn't working out. So definitely like, think about what is making you feel this way, what kind of triggered that response, and then that's a great way to think about, okay, what can I do to make myself feel better? And the reason why I'm sharing my things that I like to do when I'm feeling low confidence and bad self-esteem and just like hating myself is because sometimes when I hear what other people do, I like to try them and see if they work for me as well. And obviously not all of these can be done in one day, and it depends on your schedule, whatever. Like, I can say as many disclaimers as I want. I'm just really curious to hear what you like to do on low confidence days, and I'd love it if you could share it in the comments. I like to clean my apartment, just blast some music and clean it from room to room. So I'll usually start in the kitchen because that's my most frequented location. And then it'll be the living room and then my bedroom and sometimes my vanity area. It's no lie that your environment reflects how your head is feeling. So I like to clean it, make sure that everything looks good, light a candle, and it always helps to blast music and sing. If I'm feeling like exceptionally ugly one week, I love doing like a little spa night. So I'll do like a bath bomb, face mask, watch an episode of a TV show while I'm in the bath, and just kind of treat myself. If I'm feeling like I have a little bit of extra money, I'll go get my hair done or my nails done. Some things, like, yeah, they're aesthetic, but if I'm feeling just like really down, it always makes me feel good. Like, I got my hair done this week when I was just feeling super ugly and my hair was in a ponytail the whole week. I knew I had a lot of plans this weekend, and so I booked a dry bar appointment and I got my hair done, and it literally boosts my confidence like in such a quick second because my hair is one of my biggest insecurities, and I already know like, okay, if I'm feeling really ugly, I like to get my hair done. And that's what I did. Especially on New Music Fridays, I love to go on a long walk around my neighborhood and listen to all the new music that came out. I did this like 3 times last week, listening to, oh my God, I was gonna say Hilary Duff, LOL. Listening to Taylor Swift's newest album, Lover. I literally went on like 3 different walks, listen to the entire album from start to finish, and it's just a great way to not only be like in the know, but to be outside and active and doing something that's a little bit outside of my own head, and I could just experience someone else's stories like through an album. That's what I love to do. It just makes me get out of my own head a little bit. So sometimes like I'll listen to a podcast, but if it's about like career or being a better person, when I'm in a low state of mind, like I don't want to listen to anything that's like cliche self-help books or audiobooks or whatever. Like I want to listen to someone else's stories. So I'll either watch like YouTube videos or listen to new music, go on a nice long walk, and just kind of like be zen and walk around the green trees. If I've been traveling a lot or eating just like crap and I feel like crap, that's when I usually book a workout class. And that always makes me feel better because I don't have that intrinsic motivation to make myself work out. And if I did, then I probably wouldn't push myself very hard because I'm like not wanting to be there. So what I like to do is book a class. That way money is at stake here. Like if I book a SoulCycle class, that's $35 that I will lose if I don't go. And then I always feel good after a workout. Like you never regret a workout. So it's just a great way to kind of get yourself in the gym. Or if you plan to go with a friend and you're gonna meet at a certain time, you don't wanna bail on your friend. You don't wanna bail on yourself, so you end up going. And that's kind of my strategy to get back into the gym. I always feel good after a good workout. And I know like on some days, the last thing I wanna do is put on like a sports bra and workout clothes and have to see myself or look at the mirror in the gym. So in that case, that's when I would do one of the other things on the list. So you gotta like feel yourself and figure out what would make yourself feel better, not worse. Because there's nothing worse than like forcing yourself to do something you don't wanna do and then like hating every minute of it, so. This doesn't happen as often as I want it to, but I'll go to Disneyland. If I'm feeling like the absolute worst, I plan a Disney day with my best friend slash sister, seeing all the stores and listening to the music and seeing the characters and going on the rides. Like it just takes me back to my childhood and it's my favorite place in the world. So it makes me feel great just to go back and like plan a Disney day. It just makes me feel so good. And sometimes I just like won't take any photos, won't do any Instagram stories. I'll just be off social media and just enjoy my time at Disney. One other thing is that I like to talk about these feelings because to me, I think the worst thing is bottling it up because you're just like building it and building it and building it and building it and like the top is bound to come off and then you're just gonna like explode. So I'll call my friend, I'll call my sister, I'll call my mom, I'll talk to my boyfriend, and it's not that I'm looking for someone to be like, oh, you're so beautiful and nice, but it just helps to kind of think about, okay, what are things that are stressing me out? Why am I feeling this way? And it helps to talk to someone about it because they can offer you advice. They can offer you what they like to do when they're feeling in a similar headspace. And it just feels good to hear about someone else's life and talk about someone else and help someone else and get out of your own head. Now, obviously, like these things aren't just gonna like wave a wand and make all your problems go away. But I think that it's a good way to kind of funnel this energy, this negative energy, and finding things that make you feel happy and doing things that make you feel happy just help a lot. I don't want to be in denial and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to Disneyland, I'm just gonna like feel so much better. It just depends on what is bothering you and figuring out the best way to tackle it. So if that is Disneyland, great. If it's talking to a friend, great. If it's cleaning your apartment, great. What works for me is figuring out, okay, what's stressing me out? What is my plan of attack? Can I cry first? Yes. Cry first, cry always. It feels so good to cry. And then tackle the problem because it's just in my personality type. Like I can't like establish what's wrong first and then like come up with a to-do list and then tackle the to-do list. Like I need to cry for a minute. Like I need to have a woe is me moment and then move on. And that's what I do. It usually works. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful in any capacity. My biggest goal is to just create this open environment where we can talk about these things. And I know like sometimes it's pretty taboo, but like who cares? I want to make you feel good and feel safe and help you come up with ways to kind of channel this negative energy. And if this video helped in any way, I am happy I'm happy. So if you haven't already commented down something that you like to do when you're feeling this low confidence, low self-esteem kind of headspace, please do. I would love to know, love to talk to you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.